You guys, it is Thursday and I'm looking crazy. I am freaking tired and I just got off about probably 30 to 40 minutes ago. I tell you, side of my eye, but I'm gonna take a little nap. I've been trying to dry out my little irritation bumps around my piercing because it has been a mess. The head lady of our department let us work from home, so I was like, I'm dressing down today. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with my hair next. I've been doing these little butterfly kind of dread vibe locks or whatever, and I do like them. They look a mess right now, but I do like them. I actually like them when they're a little messy. They look like more like a dread vibe, but it is definitely time to check in and do a new hairstyle. So I gotta figure out what that will be this weekend. I'm gonna work on picking out a new different hairstyle for my hair. I'm gonna take me a little nap since I just got off of work, and I'm glad that I got to work from home today and I get to work from home tomorrow. So that's the good thing. But I'm still tired. It's still work. I mean, even though you work from home, I don't understand people that's like, oh, you work from home. You don't really do anything. Yes, I do. I work in finance. So I do a lot of work. I do a lot of emails. I'm doing a lot of invoicing and explaining contracts and going over invoices and supersedes and all that stuff like that. So yeah, I tell you one thing. I don't know what jobs they're doing that's not doing anything from home, but my work from home job, you're working. It's not a bad work. It's not like, oh my gosh, a lot like extremely stressful. Like we don't take a lot of phone calls. It's pretty decent, but it is still work. You still have a lot going on. You have a lot of responsibilities. You have a lot of tasks and stuff you need to do. Their night of, I don't know what the fuck we're eating for dinner, but yesterday I was able to throw a dinner together. I made a rice chicken bowl, and it had like tomatoes and avocado, and the chicken was seasoned with like garlic and ginger and some other things. Let me know if you guys want that recipe. I'll put a little clip of what I made in the video so you guys can see. But yeah, my kids, they love it. It's a healthy meal and my kids love it. We had ours with white rice, but you are more than welcome to change it to any kind of, like, you can do a chicken and quinoa bowl, or you can do brown rice, you can do potatoes, you can kind of like substitute whatever starch you want, or no starch, you can just do it by itself. But me and my kids, my youngest ones, they're like, we want to eat healthier. So I've been making sure, like, making a healthy dinner and stuff like that. We eat pretty much, most of the stuff we eat is pretty healthy. We don't eat anything like extreme. I try not to fry too many foods and stuff because it's just not good for you. And I feel like ever since I've stopped frying my food so much, my skin is not breaking out so bad. I still deal with dry skin, but I'm not having like extreme breakouts like I used to. So, but yeah, so I'm going to lay down. I wanted to just check in with you guys. I'm probably going to clean this. I've been cleaning this. I was using that bump oil. Let me show you the bump oil on TikTok that they sell. I was using, oh, it's right here. I was using this for my piercing because everybody's like, oh, this is so good. And I actually had a situation where I used this on, it was not my eyebrow ring, but it was another piercing, and it worked out really well. So I was like, oh, yeah, maybe it'll work for my eyebrow. No. So I actually stopped using this, and I stopped using the piercing cleanser. And what I've been using, which I did some research and I actually looked up and listened to what some piercers were saying about these bumps that you get. This is how, let me show you a little close up. This is it. But I've been just getting a cup, some salt. I have some salt in my bathroom, and don't worry, my bathroom's pretty clean, and it's not like close to the toilet or some weird shit. I just pour some salt into a glass. I'm actually gonna do it right now while I'm sitting here talking to you. Let me set you guys up here. Oh, got it. Snap down. Okay, I poured some salt in it, and I just get some hot water, and then I'm gonna do a little skin. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do a little skincare before I do it. I just think that's better. So I'm just gonna use my survey. I swear by this. I actually need to buy some more. I just put my hands together like this. Going like that. My face gets dry throughout the day, so a little moisture. And then I have my little washcloth. I don't use the regular washcloths on my face because my skin is way too sensitive. It'll break out. They hold too much bacteria. I have them, but I just don't use them on my face. They don't kind of get out. I like to hold it like this. I lost my nose ring. I lost my nose ring earlier. Well, I didn't lose it, but it fell. Yeah, I did. I'm lying. It fell out. Whew. I need to get all my little eyebrow off. I shaved my eyebrows not so well, so I've been drawing them on. Well, not drawing them on, but filling them in. There we go. And I just be careful around the piercing. Look at all that. That's for my eyebrows. And get a clean part and go around my eye. There we go. Alrighty, that's gonna go in the trash. So we got our salt. We're gonna do, I swirl it as I do, like do it, and then like that. I won't need this much, but I get some cotton balls. You can get cotton swabs if you have them. I don't have cotton swabs right now. We use all ours. We use a lot of cotton swabs in this house. Too much. But I'm just gonna get it and I'm gonna dip it, deep, like that. And I actually like to drench it a little bit, but I just go like that so it's not dripping all down my face into my eye, because the eyebrow, obviously. That you hold it over the affected area and use it to wipe it. And they said that sometimes it bleeds in the pus. They said put a little pressure on it so any of the fluids come out. So I've been doing that, and you can try it if you want, but it's on TikTok. I can share the guide that I used. But the top, I noticed already, the top one right here is already drying out, and I'm just trying to get the bottom one to do the same. That one might take a little bit more because it's like needing some more time to be soaked. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. Mentally wise, freaking out, worried. So I've been really trying to make sure I am not allowing myself to get into that worry state too much, and kind of leaning more into trust. I have some things going on in my life that sometimes it makes me, when I go to sleep, sometimes it makes me freak out a little bit in my sleep. Okay. And yesterday, well, I've been doing this for the past couple days since like Monday. Today, there's not any like discharge or anything coming from the piercing, because I think that I'm drying it out quite a bit. But when I did it a couple days ago, it was bleeding, it was pussy a little bit. It's like, you know, the stuff, the drainage coming out. Today, it's not that bad. It's not as bad as it was. So that's the good part. But I think it's because it's drying out. They said this dries it up, like the bump, it dries it up and it starts like healing, and then that part falls off or comes off. But yeah, I've been doing it twice a day. I'm not a doctor. If it's like really bad and pussy and a mess, I would go see your piercer. But for me, it's not really like too extreme. So I've been just kind of taking care of it myself. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little quick skincare for the rest of my face. Some toner. Oh, my skin is so dry, but you can see my eyebrows got cut. They look a mess. I skipped that part, obviously, where the piercing is. There we go. And just go around it. My face looks way hydrated already. I want to get a color corrector for my skin for my makeup, because I want to try it for like the areas that I need it. But I'm trying to see if my face has more of like a yellow tone or like a orange color corrector tone. I need a makeup specialist around here. I'm gonna have to ask my daughter. She's good at makeup. Oh, I don't even know if this is doable. We'll mix these. Ooh, okay. This is, I'll show you what I'm mixing. Ooh. There we go. There we go. Okay. So I mixed this Skin Renewing Day Cream from Survey. And then I mixed the Skin Renewing Nightly Exfoliant Treatment Moisturizer. I just mixed them together, put on my skin. Because you know how that sunscreen can make your skin look pasty. So, thought I should do that. Open my window. I think we are good. Oh, I'm gonna put some eye cream on. I'm doing all this just to lay down, by the way. Getting ready for my bed. I'll put my, oh, I gotta put my scarf on. There we go. A little bit. There we go. Perfect. And there we go. We have officially done this is an evening midday skincare featuring salt water. I love this cup. It says forget the elf on the shelf. I'd rather have the wine on the shelf, period. Okay. Not that I've drunk wine in, dang, probably like 7 months now. Yeah, it's been about 7 months. I'm gonna add just some Vaseline on my lips, like that. So much better. I got a little bump right there, but it's not a pimple, it's just a regular bump. I think something's been biting me like a little bug, because I got a bump right here or right here. Oh, that's a mole. This side looks good. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna go take a little nap. I will see you in a little bit. And then paint your nails. Paint your nails like I'm gonna paint mine too. 'Cause I have place I can hide. It's inside you now. You already know what time it is. Reach up in that dresser where the condoms is. And baby, when I get it, I'll never let go. Gonna take it slow. We ain't gonna stop till 9 a.m.
Want you in the mirror so I can see it all. And make sure you remember when I'm gone. Better leave your mark, 'cause I'm trying to.
And I usually eat pretty healthy overall, but tonight I saw this smoked turkey and gravy recipe. I was like, ooh, some rice, baby. Ooh, clock it. So I'm gonna go ahead and make me and the girls some tonight. And I just got all the ingredients from Walmart. So got everything. There was a couple ingredients that they didn't have. We're gonna make it do what it do. We got the main ones. The main things they didn't have weren't like things like that can make it break. It was more like a seasoning here, a seasoning there. I think I can make things work with those seasonings I do have, because I have like the meat and potatoes of it. But we're gonna make some, ours are gonna be smoked turkey. I was trying to find the regular turkey wings. Cannot find them bitches anywhere. So we're just gonna go ahead and work with the smoked turkey. I love smoked turkey. I've worked with them before because I usually cook with them anyway. When I usually put them in my greens because it's healthier. But anywho, it is Saturday. It is around 7:30ish. And today I have been working on, yesterday I was supposed to start my vlog and do something on it. And I was like, you know what? I'm tired. I was so exhausted after work. So I took some time. And plus yesterday was like real heavy. It was like, I just had a lot on my mind yesterday. I was going through a lot of things. And I'll talk to you guys about that later. But I was like, you know what? I'm sitting here. I'm working on my business stuff in my stand store because I'm trying to get everything set up. And I was like, you know what? Let me make a good meal for me and the girls tonight since I'm in a good mood and I'm getting things done. So I'm going to go ahead and start making the smoked turkey. And after I'm done making the smoked turkey, I'm gonna go right back upstairs and I gotta finish up the stuff that I'm doing because I'm really trying to get shit popping. Because I feel like the beginning of this year, and I feel like a lot of people feel this way, so you might understand. The beginning of this year, I didn't get shit done. I had so much going on. I lost my car. My car payments were just too much. I was paying almost $600 per month. And I work in a job where they literally just gave me a promotion. Honestly, it wasn't. They gave me a raise. It wasn't the best raise, honestly, and I'm just being honest. And it was my first raise in 2 years, which that's a whole nother story, okay? A whole nother pistivity. But anywho, I lost my car. I am still working on trying to get my divorce because that's a whole nother animal. I've been working on my content. There's just been a lot going on. So your girl is just now, honestly, getting a lot of things done this year. So if you're in this same spot where you're like, damn, it's July, I haven't got shit done. Girl, you went behind. Girl, boy, you went behind, honey. You are right where God has you. And I feel the same way. Like right now, this is where God has me. And at first I was literally beating myself down for it. I was like, fuck, I haven't got shit done. Like, I feel like I haven't made any motion this year. And I feel like, honestly, took a big blow towards the end of last year and the beginning of this year. And it just really had me going through a lot of mental and emotional things. So now I'm just now getting on my feet and I'm still, you guys, shit still ain't perfect. I'm trying to figure out, you know, how the next 6 months is going to be for me and my kids. And if we're going to be staying at this place or what's going to happen. And I'm still trying to figure out my business stuff. And I'm starting to get some traction on my shorts and my content online. And so that's a good part, but that's still like things, I'm trying to get those things in motion. I'm just trying to figure out life. I do not have everything figured out right now, but I'm just honestly trusting and having faith and hope in what I don't see yet. And I am vlogging this because I really want to be honest with you guys and have it real authentic in a community built on integrity, showing you guys like everything is not always perfect. I watch people like Aaliyah Face, Kyra, Glamazon Tay, and a lot of other amazing women and men that do vlogging and stuff. And honestly, when you watch these videos, especially when you're at the beginning of starting your journey with YouTube and blogging and content and business owning, we think that, you know, we look at these people that already kind of like went through the journey and are like further ahead. We kind of like think, okay, well, you know, we're not exactly where they are, but they're doing better than us and they haven't experienced anything, because now we're seeing the growth. We're seeing the fruits of their labor. But the truth is, they have went through a lot of shit. Like, I have watched Glamazon Tay, she's went through things. Kyra, Aaliyah, like they all changed careers and, you know, they had to bet on themselves, take risks. I'm pretty sure they've lost cars, lost places, and they went through some hard things. I think a lot of women and men, but especially women, need to see more vloggers that are really real. Like, I'm 40 years old. I'm doing this for the first time. And honestly, society will, society and my family look at me and they say, what's wrong with you? Why would you even go this way? Because, YouTube and doing all this content shit is for the kids. And here you are 40 years old doing this. Like, are you serious? And honestly, I am. I am serious. Okay, that's the clock. Okay. They don't understand, different generation, different people, they don't understand, and that's okay. When God gives you a journey, when God puts something on your heart, it's not for other people to understand. When you tell people that have small minds, big dreams, they're going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, that doesn't make no sense. There's no way that can happen. But the truth is, God put it on your heart. He gave it to you. And if it wasn't true, and if it wasn't meant to happen, baby, it wouldn't be happening. I'm already doing YouTube. I'm already doing content. Yeah, my numbers are still low right now, but you never know what could happen in a month or a year or 6 months. So I'm just trying to stay as consistent as possible. And if you're in the same space, I hope you do the same thing. But anywho, I'm going to get right back on track, okay? Because I'm a yapper and I will yap, yap, yap. I'm going to go ahead and start my turkey wings. I'm going to clean them and we're going to go ahead and put them in the refrigerator to like sit and marinate for a little bit. I'm not going to marinate. This girl was like, you marinate them for 2 hours. I don't have 2 hours, okay? I don't have 2 hours to marinate. I barely ever have 2 hours to marinate something, okay? I just got them. They literally just showed up. So we're going to work with maybe 20 to 30 minutes, see how that goes. And then we're going to pop them bitches in the oven, okay? I'm pretty sure they're going to come out just fine. But a lot of times when they be talking about, oh, you marinate them for 24 hours or you marinate them for 2 hours. I honestly just came up with the fucking idea like at 5 o'clock and it's 7. So, anywho. All right, you guys. I'm going to go. It is 9 o'clock. I am still cooking the turkey wings. I'm so glad I didn't marinate them because had I would have marinated them, we would have still been waiting even longer. So I'm hungry. These are my favorite little healthy snack, the mini cucumbers. I'm going to cut some of these up and eat a couple of them. These are my favorite. I love how small they are. They're so cute. They have the little mini ones, but I like these ones because they're like right in the middle and I cut them in half and they're just perfect. So I'm going to take out 4. So I'm taking out 4 of these. I'm going to rinse them, clean them off. But I'm going to take out only 4 because 2, 4, 6, 8. I mean, once you cut them in half and clean them and cut the ends off. Grab me a knife. So go ahead and cut these bad boys up. I am still working on my stand store. I cut the ends off on both ends because I don't like the ends. I don't know why, but I don't like to eat the butts. So I cut them off. And then I chop them down the middle. That way I can rinse them off. Now let me grab something to make the sauce in. Alrighty. So I'm going to put some of this Old Bay in here. I season the sauce. I like my sauce seasoned because this has a lot of, it packs a lot of flavor. But when I make this, you can make it kind of the way you want, but this is the way I do mine. Let's have this one open. So that was Old Bay. This is garlic powder. You will see this recipe on my page a million times because I make it that much. This right here has a little bit of all of them. So I'm gonna put this in here. This is the Nature Seasoning Season Blend. We still got a little slurp of that, so we're gonna keep that. And then we got some paprika. This right here is dead. There we go. Paprika and, oh yeah, this is dead. Might as well use whatever in these containers. And we got Slap Your Mama. Yeah, we got Slap Your Mama. We're gonna add the Slap Your Mama in there. And I'm gonna add a little bit of my favorite Italian dressing. This was house Italian. I usually just get regular like zesty, but this will do. I add some of the house Italian in there. And it may seem like a lot of seasonings and stuff, but keep in mind, you're not going to pour all of this on top of the cucumbers. You're gonna dip a little bit per bite. Per bite-ish. More, can you open the door for Saka? She'll be home soon. Saka boots. Okay, you should it. I'm actually still using it, but you can use it when I'm done. Or ask Ari, can you use it? And then I get a cucumber. Oh my God, I can't talk. That's how busy I've been today. I get some lemon. I squeeze in here, just like that. You can stop right there. I don't, okay? I don't suggest you do, but if you want to and you don't like spice, that's your area where you're gonna probably stop. I keep going. I add some sriracha. So this is my favorite sriracha. This is the most preferably best sriracha for me. And I just love it. I love the flavor of it. All srirachas do not taste the same. I put a good amount of this in there, just like that. And then I get my little fork here and I just mix it. Thank you, Ari, for letting her use it. You know, I ordered you a charger from Walmart and the guy didn't get it and he didn't get a replacement one. I was so like, why did you do that? I'm gonna add a little bit more lemon juice in here to use a little bit more of that lemon, but I mix it just like that. And then I get about 1 or 2 of these. I'll probably grab 2. I get 2 of these green onions and I chop them up in there. I clean my green onions before I put them in there. But first, before I clean them, I take off the little old parts. I get this part, I peel off that. I don't like that old stuff in my recipe, so I peel that off just like that. There we go. And these are dirty, so I always clean them because if you guys can't see, they look clean on camera, but if you look closely, you can see some of the dirt on them right here. Hold on, oh, there it goes. It still doesn't really show that well. They are dirty though, trust me. So I rinse those bad boys off, and then I just get my scissors here, and I still gotta clean my cucumbers, but we'll do those in a minute. I chop these off, and then I just cut them right into my sauce. I like it because I like to like dip my cucumbers and like kind of go fishing for the green onions. You can put as much or little as you want on this. I'll probably save some of this green onion for the turkey wings because this is a lot. Yeah, there we go. I'll save the rest for the turkey wings. And I'm gonna get my cucumbers and clean them off. Oh, hold on before I do that. Oh no, we got a swimmer.
What? What?
Oh, nothing. I just one dropped in my little bowl.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like a fish or something.
No, no fishies here.
But I'm still recording.
So yeah. So now I'm gonna just pop these in my little thingy here. I'm gonna squeeze a little bit of this lemon juice on here so I can rinse them off. Oh, I have so much stuff on the counter. I don't know what's going on. I'm coming or going. So now we got our cucumbers. This is, oh damn, this is our sauce. I'm gonna try to bring it as close as I can, but this is our sauce. You can look. I swear it looks disgusting, but it's really good. Really good with cucumbers. Really good because cucumbers are so calm and chill. When you have it with this sauce, it's so bomb. So good. It's like, because they're so chill, like they really are like calm and chill and amazing. And then when you have it with the sauce, it just, it does what it needs to do. So if you're looking for something that's overall healthy but still has like a little punch of flavor with the sauce, this is it. And it's very easy to make. And you can add things, like if you don't want as much salt, or like if you don't want the Italian dressing and things like that, you can remove that. You can add stuff, you can put whatever you want in this, but this is my little thing. So we got our clean cucumbers, we got our sauce, and we are ready to go.
Oh, yes, that's it.
Okay, I got everything in the oven. We got the turkey wings winging. Oh, let me put a timer on. Hold on. Lord, don't want to forget the timer, because honey, I'll be up there working away. My little turkey wings will be up down here burning away. So anyways, we got the turkey wings in the oven. Everything cut up, everything good. I did not marinate them, okay? Sue me. It's already almost, it's 8 o'clock. It's 8:01. I got time to marinate. If we marinate additional to the motherfucking 8, to the motherfucking putting the shit together, bitch, we gonna be here till about 11 o'clock. I ain't trying to eat at 11 o'clock. So you know what? For the girls that have time to marinate, and next time I'll make sure to have time. But right now, we gonna do what we got. And sometimes as a mother, you know, we just gotta do what we got. What time we got, baby, okay? So I got the the turkey wings, not chicken wings. I want to call them chicken so bad. I got the chicken wings in the oven, and I need to make the slurry, the slurry to thicken it, because if you see in the video, like the chicken broth is watery and stuff, and I don't want them to be watery. I want them to be like, you know, you can pour it on some rice, you know what I'm saying? Make it do what it do. So I'm gonna do that, but I'm not gonna rush and do that right now because I gotta wait anyway for them to cook. So I have them on for like a good hour at 400. I'm gonna put my air on because it's already getting hot. I'm already hot from the oven already and doing all that movement. So I'm gonna go ahead, go upstairs, finish up my stand store. So the only thing I have to do, it's actually a pretty easy dinner. The only thing I have to do is put some rice on. So I'll put some rice. I have a rice cooker. Y'all, if y'all don't know how to cook rice on the stove, baby, get you a rice cooker, okay? This rice cooker that I have behind me, it is from Aroma. It is so good. Like I literally get the little pot out. I rinse my rice. You know, obviously you want to rinse the starches and stuff out. And then I put the water in. I make sure the water goes up to the middle. They say use your middle finger. So I use my middle finger. I'm not flipping you guys off. But you go make sure the rice goes right to the first notch of your finger. And then when it's at the first notch, I go ahead and I just put it in the rice cooker. I put cook on, and then I can just take care of whatever else. Look, when you're a mom, I'm a single mom, I have my girls in me, and I'm trying to do all kind of other things. I am always multitasking, okay? I think every woman can relate to that. So when I'm cooking, I don't have time to sit up at the stove, wash the pot, stir it, do this, let it simmer. I don't have time to be coming down here, turning it back down. Nah, fuck that shit, okay? We gonna put that bitch in the rice cooker. We gonna let the rice cooker do all the things. And then we are gonna do all the important things that need to be done, okay? I don't have time. And look, you wanna judge me in the comments? fine, I'll take it. Okay, I'll take your judgments, but this is what's happening, baby. This is how it's going. And honestly, the only time the rice doesn't come out as good is if I don't put enough water in the rice cooker. Then it, you know, obviously if you put a little bit of water, then the rice will come out hard because it's not going to be enough to cook. But if you put a lot in there, your rice will be mushy. Okay, you have big old rice ball. I don't know what you can do with that. Maybe you can find a recipe. But me, I like my rice just right, so I'm going to make sure that I measure it right, do all the things. I'll do that when I get back down. My kids, girls, I don't know if y'all, I don't know, single moms, parents out there. Let me tell you, my kids are out for the summer, okay? And my older two daughters, one of them is working full time and the other one is at home for the majority of the morning and then she leaves with her boyfriend. But honey, these motherfucking kids, since they've been home from school, they be eating, okay? My daughter's sitting here looking at me like, I know you ain't talking about me in front of my face. Yes, I am, clock that. They eat so much, okay? They already eat enough when they're going to school every day. Now these motherfuckers home every damn day, okay? One of them goes to summer camp, so she's here like from 2:30 and up. But then my other daughter, she's here all day because since I lost my vehicle, I don't really have the time, and it's just too much money to pay for a lift to get to here, get her there. I already have to pay for me to get to and from work. And so a couple days out of the week, because I go to the office around 2 to 3 days, sometimes they'll let us stay home and stuff. They'll be like, oh, you guys can stay home. But majority of times I am at the office 3 days out of the week. So I have to take a lift to and from. And then, you know, if I had her in summer camp, I got to worry about getting her to there, getting her back. And that's 5 days out of the week, which I love her going to summer camp. I love them having something to do for the summer. But honestly, money has been tight. Like I've been, since now that I'm the single mom, I'm doing everything on my own. I don't have any help. He's not really helping. You know, he helps. It's very minimal. You know, it's all me. And, you know, I'm the one taking care of the kids. Like, I feel like every woman understands that. That's a single mom. And that's not a complaint. It's just the truth, you know? And, well, you know what? Fuck it. It is a complaint. And if you're mad about that, yeah, I don't give a damn. But anywho, it is a lot. It's a lot income-wise. That's why I'm trying to build my business so I can have some multiple streams of income, some investments. Like, I'm really trying to, like, do things different. And I don't care what nobody says. If you have a 9-to-5 right now, baby, the inflation and the grocery stores, the gas prices, hell, DoorDash, shit, these motherfuckers is paying, they charging a lot of fees. And not only that, but, you know, the car payments, you know, rent's going up. It's just a lot, you know, and as a mom, as a woman that's really taking care of not only myself, but my 4 girls, even though I have 2 older girls, like, they still stay with me. They still eat here. We still take care of them. That whole bullshit talking about you take care of them 18 and then they go out and they're grown. That is a lie. Okay, that's a lie. Every mom knows that it is a lie. So they're staying with me. They're trying to figure out things, which is fine. But I'm doing everything. So right now it's me and I'm trying to take care as much as I can. And yeah, like I'm trying to find multiple streams. I'm trying to do and have multiple streams of income because honestly, I don't want to be working a 9-to-5 my whole life. I want to actually do things that I love. And that means that I need to move a little different. So if you're in the same spot, trust me, I'm trying to figure it out. I don't even have everything figured out, but I'm doing the best I can. I say 1% each day. Let's see what 1% over 6 months. That'll be, you know what? I don't even know, okay? Because then you're going to have to say 6 times 30. 6 times 30 is 120, right? Yeah. So there's 30 days in 1 month, okay? So 30 days, and then you're going to go 30 days times 6. More, times that for me. Multiply that for me. 30 times 6 is what? Go on your calculator. Girl, I don't know off my head, child. But yeah, like 180. So 180 days. You said 30 times 6? Yeah, so 180 days. Okay. What can I do in 180 days to build my life, my income? That's where I'm at. So, and I feel like a lot of people are in the same situation, not just women, everyone is trying to find some different ways to build their income. And not only ways just like because money, but shit, I want to do something I love to do. I love content. I'm starting to fall in love into editing again and doing the whole thing. Before I fucking hated it, but now I'm starting to fall in love again. But it's a lot, okay? This is a job, you know. I work over 40 hours, more than 40 hours every week. And then I'm doing content, then I'm doing my shorts, and then I'm doing all these other things for my kids and for my business. So it's not easy. But anywho, I digress, okay? I told you I'm a yapper. So you on this channel, you gonna hear my mouth, okay? You gonna hear my mouth. But anywho, we got the turkey wings in the oven. They're doing their thing. I'm gonna go upstairs and get things situated with my business, finish watching these videos. You guys, if you're building a stand store, this is gonna be very helpful for you if you're building a business. If you're doing content, if you're building a business right now, and you need somewhere to market your stuff, the stand store is really easy, really amazing. And they just came out, and this is not sponsored, but they just came out with videos showing each step of like how to get payments, how to set up a digital product, how to set up coachings, how to like prepare your accounts and stuff, checkouts, all that. So I would recommend, if you are starting a business and you don't have a website like me yet, do a stand store. Like, do a stand store. You can link all your YouTube, your content on there. You can do all the things. And if you guys want more information about content, I'm your girl. I will help you. Trust me. As soon as I find something out, I'm right here like, well, what we doing? What we doing? What we got to do? And I'm not a gatekeeper unless it's something that's obviously going to protect me and my kids. But, you know, yeah, like if you're needing me to do a video that's like more content related, let me know. I have really been pointing myself in the right directions and I'm still figuring it out. So as you can see, my channel is not 100% growing 1,000% yet, but we're going to get there, baby. We're going to get there. Okay. We going to get there. But let me know in the comments if you guys want to hear anything, like if you guys want me to, anything in this video that you guys are like, oh, I want to learn more about, whether it's me posting recipe videos or, cause I do a lot of cooking. I am a big cook. Or if you guys want to know more about content stuff, let me know. Or if you guys want to kind of see the day-to-day of what I do when I'm working my 9 to 5 and how do I do that with my business, let me know. I will post that. I do not mind doing that at all. Oh baby, that came out so good. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, got like a little gravy going on. Yum, yum.
It didn't come, so I put pad on and then it just came right after I put pad.
Oh, good. There you go, perfect. Let's grab that. Okay, I gotta need my. Here you go, more. And this is how it came out. There's my wing and my turkey with my green onions. It came out pretty good. I tried a little sample of this. Oh my God, it was so good. It was really good. It was like, yes. I was like, wow. The flavor is crazy, bro. I was like, alrighty, so I hope the rice came out good. Oh, the rice came out perfect, baby. When the dinner comes out good. The kitchen's a little messy. The rice came out perfect. I tell you, get you a rice cooker. If you don't have a rice cooker and you have to cook on a stove, it can become a headache. I can cook the most biggest extravagant stuff, but when it comes to rice,